Excited. Let's see. What am I doing? Hi there. It's Saturday. I'm editing video. I thought it'd be kind of a fun thing to hang out, right? You guys want to ask me questions while I'm editing video. I am editing ASK RNA a day late. Come on. I'm trying to go to my channel. So I'm at work. I am editing. I'm editing this week's episode of Ask RNA. I'm stuck here at the shop, and I'm trying to. Woo! I thought while I'm while I'm sitting here editing away that I do something live. I don't go live very much, but if you guys want to be super bored and watch me edit video or listen to me edit video, you can do that if you want to. So let's continue. All right. Ask a question. I'll try to look at the questions. I got the iPad here so I can see the questions, and I'm looking at my screen here editing Ask RNA. So you can get a sneak peek of the Ask RNA. You won't see it, but you will hear it. So give you a little bit of a look into my editing process if you were interested in that. But anyways, just thought it'd be fun to kind of do a live thing here. You're going to hear me talking, but it won't be me. It'll be me from the past.
See, because I copied some of these had questions. Let me get to the question. It says hashtag.
There it is. So you're not going to be able to watch me edit because my Mac is kind of old. So
let's see.
Where is it?
He said something.
The screen capture. The newer Macs have built-in screen capture, which would make this easier, but mine does not because it's old.
He said something about that's what I like. Let's see.
Oop. Okay.
Texas worm. Hashtag pop and flick.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut. There's some dead. We don't often have a lot of dead air on our videos.
As well. That's why I like transferring orchestra.
Okay, here we are.
That's what.
Okay. Anybody watching? Got a question? I'll try to answer questions while I'm editing. If you have any for me. Ooh, a thumbs down already. Amazing. So excited. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Just because I can. All right, 2 people watching. Anybody got questions while I'm editing this?
That's what I like about Iron's Maiden first 2 albums, Richie Blackmore.
Yes, no? I wish I could show you the screen. I wonder if I could. Donnie Hall. What's up, Donnie? How are you, man? Maybe I could show you my screen. How I edit. How's it going, Donnie? How are you, man? If you didn't watch me when I first came on, I'm stuck at the shop editing video, so I thought while I'm in the middle of editing, just sitting here at the computer, I thought I would do a little live chatty chat. See what y'all are up to.
As well, that's why I like transferring orchestra. Do you like the instrumental stuff, or do you prefer to hear singing? I think Greta Van Fleet would be better if they get rid of their singer. Okay.
Ooh, controversial questions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's edit that part out. Chop, cut, paste. Yeah, I wish I had a way to share the screen with you guys so you could sort of watch me do my editing. This might not be super interesting. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Donnie. Yeah, it's always tough, man. Losing family members. You feel like you're in limbo for a while. Howdy, Roadie's Jam Cave. Sinner's Dwarf, what's up? Yeah, I'm editing the Ask RNA that we shot in the morning because I tried editing it last night, but I'm trying to do a little bit of multicam this time, which I don't normally do a lot of multicam stuff because it's a headache to synchronize it in the editor. So that was a fail yesterday. So I had to start over today, and instead of doing 3 angles, I'm doing 2 angles. So I'm messing with that. So yeah, you're gonna hear Ask RNA before you see it. So hopefully, like tonight you'll be able to watch this episode of Ask RNA. But for the live stream, some of you guys are gonna hear the questions and answers.
You think all the barbecue joints would hire people to hunt down some hogs for them? Although I've heard wild boar isn't really good eating. Have you heard?
No, it is not.
All right.
Ooh, there's a slap. So we have to insert the, hey Frankie, we have to insert a Hetfield into this right here. All you guys just joining in, I am editing. This is...
I prefer to hear singing. All right. Because last week...
Ooh, it wasn't loud enough, James. We gotta have another. I'm editing Ask RNA, and I thought, I saw, it was on Instagram, but I saw somebody the other day, they were sitting here editing something, and they did a little Instagram live stream while they were editing, so I thought, that's kind of interesting. And I sat and watched, and I asked a question or two, and they responded. I think it was Stay Metal Ray was doing that, and I thought, huh, cool. Well, it's more of like, hang out and listen to me edit if you want to ask a question, if you want to. Bo Hunter, Texas, 78, hello. Frankie Green with 3 CMGs. Denny's plant-based journey in the house. Hi, Denny. Y'all just get to listen to me edit.
Singing. All right.
Sneak peeks.
Last week we're talking.
There it is. Okay. Yeah. So there was a wow.
All right. Last week we're talking about what?
Got to get the volume just right.
All right. Last week we're talking about what?
Yeah. Ooh, I should have done that. Hey, Topher. How are you, man?
Of them. And yeah, no, they don't taste good. It's not the same thing as.
I don't know how many of y'all have had wild boar. This was a question to Ask RNA. Wild boar is horrible. We've actually had it one time. And so we tell that story in this episode of Ask RNA. Gunnerman 54, Canada. Bet it's cool up there. So we tell a little bit of the story of wild boar.
It tastes exactly what you would think it tastes like.
we had some wild
garbage. It tastes like garbage. If you've ever eaten garbage, you've had wild boar. And if you've ever had wild boar,
we had some wild boar one time when we lived in Tulsa. A friend brought some over, and it's probably the worst thing I've eaten ever.
Absolutely the worst thing I've ever eaten. Okay, just so you guys, I feel kind of stupid, like y'all not being able to see what I'm. Here's my screen, right? So this is what I'm looking at right now. This is my TV monitor that I'm editing on. There's my iPad that I'm monitoring the comments. Yep. So comments. This is what I see right now. You can see I'm going through these, trying to sync the audio. Syncing the audio and seeing if I can get the camera angle from the other camera. So there you go. That's one of these days I'll figure out how to do a screen share. Donnie says wild hog is amazing. I've only had it once, and perhaps my friends knew nothing of how to prepare it. because it was terrible.
We had some wild boar ones.
Yeah.
Ever. Easy. I don't even like them anymore.
Let me skip past this. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm doing a little bit of a multicam. I haven't done multiple camera angles in a long time in some of our videos. So I thought, you know what? I need more stuff to do. And it would be amazing if this editing process would take even longer than normal. So why don't I try a multi-camera angle for Ask RNA? Because I need more stuff in my life.
I don't even like them anymore. We're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
They don't know that, but in my mind, we're not friends. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're friends. But don't ever do that again.
Yeah, don't ever.
Yeah, so we probably, yeah. Maybe it was prepared wrong. I was just telling the student, we were talking about eating catfish the other day. Like, I'm not a fish guy. I'm not a big into fish. Now, when I was a kid, we used to eat a lot of catfish, fried catfish. And my student today was telling me about going to get some fried catfish from Brookshire's Grocery Company. I said, oh, man, I haven't had fish in a really long time.
Crazy.
And the last time I had it, it was not, bye Denny, thank you for popping in, man. It was not prepared very well. And man, it definitely ruined the catfish for me. So I was like, yeah, I really don't want any more catfish anytime soon.
No good, which is why otherwise there'd be a ton of it.
Because I think pork.
No.
Yeah, this is just kind of a test. I'm sure this is not the most exciting thing to watch maybe for you guys. I just thought it'd be kind of a fun hangout, you know, little live interaction.
None of it's really good for you. Not like Oreos.
There was a question about Oreo cookies. So we had some Oreo cookie questions, wild hog questions. What else do we have? Animal questions, of course, from our good friend Chris, Just Fun Guitar.
Not like Oreos.
Yeah.
Oreos are amazing for you.
Great.
Do we like instrumental stuff?
Do I like instrumental music or music with vocals?
I like both.
See, the sync, I don't understand exactly why this isn't working very well. Because I did the clap sync at the beginning of the videos, and both of my cameras are shooting at the same frame rate, 30 frames per second, 1080p. So the cameras should be fine in editing, but for whatever reason they're not. Frankie says, favorite band? Man, Manly 1979 Frankie, favorite band. Dang, that's tough, man. Probably a toss-up. As a younger guitar player into learning how to play and stuff, it's probably a toss-up between Pantera and Metallica, as that'll be no surprise, I'm sure.
I like both.
He likes both. All right. I'm going to try to zip through some of this editing. I should be able to scroll, see if there's any point in this where I need to change camera angles. If you're just joining in, y'all get to listen to me edit Ask RNA that should be up tonight.
I generally prefer
and ask questions. Paul Fuchs says, go out, catch a boar, smear salt, pepper, oil, garlic on it, then release. Catch it to you later. Nice. This is how you make the sausage. Yeah. King's X. You know, I've never really listened to King's X that much. I know they're all amazing musicians. Funny story. I'm actually kind of friends with Ty Tabor's guitar tech. So the guy who's the guitar tech for them actually lives in Longview, Texas, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away. And so, what's the name of his band? He has a band. Crap. name's Michael. I forgot the name of his band. Yeah, Doug Pinnick is amazing. Dang it. Michael is that right? He has a beard. Anyways, the guitar tech for King's X lives in East Texas. Yeah, he's telling me some stories. He said they're just great, like great guys to work with. I mean, amazing people and very super professional, of course.
Vocals, honestly, there are a few instrumental things I like.
I have a lot of
Enjoy.
instrumental.
This phasing I'm getting between these two camera angles
For you, it'd be more class.
is super frustrating, but it is what it is. There's only going to be a little bit of the camera B in this ASK RNA going up. So, if y'all didn't see it, I'll do this one. Here's what I'm looking at again. If y'all missed it earlier, this is all the questions from ASK RNA. Here's camera 1. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. There's Ryan. There's Angela. That was my thumb over the lens. I have not ever seen Texas Hippie Coalition live. Holy crap. Holy crap. We're just dropping everything. We're super high tech today with the tripod stands. You guys are on my desk in front of my whiteboard explaining how to read music to children and young adults and grown adults and old adults. Learning to read music. It's not that bad, y'all.
Yeah, on the background like all year, just have it playing.
So what are you guys up to today? We got up super early this morning to go to the farmer's market, Canton, Texas. Yeah. So Angela and some of her kiddos performed at the Canton, Texas farmer's market this morning. Some acoustic songs, some ukulele songs. I got up to go help set up the little mini PA. I played 1 or 2 songs with Angela while we were there, so that's been a long one. Long morning. What is it? It's 3:45 now.
So yeah, a little bit. Most of the time though, I kind of like.
Yeah, well, no, I don't want that in there. So farmer's market gig, and then immediately come to RNA Music to teach makeup lessons. This is our makeup lesson day. Hi, Cam Demand. Cam Demand, how are you, man? Thank you, kind words. Modded a guitar and did a setup for another Topher Taylor modding guitars. Awesome. And doing setups.
So yeah, a little bit. Most of the time though, I kind of like.
What? All right, Cam Demand. There's what is this about PRS 10 top? Cam Demand. Donnie's in the studio writing some riffs. Tactical 6-string is working weekends, make some money. About to take out the wall. Take guitar off the wall and catch pixie licks. Yay! I'm going to be editing all afternoon probably, and then rendering and then uploading and descriptions and tags and titles for this video for you guys. Cam Demand. How hot is it in Scottsdale, Arizona right now? 10,000 degrees, 0% humidity, right? Manly 1979. I have noticed that about George Lynch. He does do that.
You know, I like the instrumental stuff for that. So.
Oh, there's another slappity slap in the video, so you know what that means, right? Paste.
Thanks for the question, Jeff.
Oop, not loud enough. We need James to be louder right there.
Thanks for the question.
That makes me laugh every time. Hey Cam, I'm gonna look at your Instagram later, Cam Demand. I've been really falling down on my YouTube, not YouTube, but well, YouTube, falling down on my Facebook and Instagram game. I've got to, I'm horribly inconsistent right now, but life is crazy, so that's
I like the
no
instrumental
excuse.
stuff for that. So, thanks for the question, Jeffrey.
There it is. See? You know, I got to find where the happens and then insert a.
Thanks for the question.
It's really too much work for these videos, but
Jeffrey. Next question, Midnight Wind.
next question. Okay. So here I got to put a break in the video, go find the comment, drag the comment to the editing line, resize the comment, make it fit, then make it picture in picture, resize it yet again, drag it into the right part of the screen, make sure it's long enough. Let's see, y'all can hear Midnight Wind's question.
Next question, Midnight Wind, who called and left us a voicemail on the machine. I should play it for you.
Oh my gosh.
He called us on a day we were closed, so we couldn't talk. It says hashtag Texas Worm, hashtag.
I think there's another Hetfield slap coming up. Bye, Topher. Thank you for hanging out, man. Very, very kind of you to spend a few minutes listening to me edit video. Appreciate it, dude.
I like to use preamp.
No, there was not a Hetfield slap. I thought it was going to be one, but it is not.
I like to use preamp and a touch of compression up front.
Tactical 6-string. Last time I saw George Lynch in person was at the Dallas International Guitar Festival, the Dallas Guitar Show. He usually plays there. Well, he has played there several times. So this has been 2 or 3, maybe 4 years ago, because I can't tell time anymore. And he did pretty good, but there was like one whole song he played. Like he played with his back to the crowd, like that whole like first song. And I was like, what are you doing, bro? Like, it's not 1982 Van Halen. I'm like, it was super weird. I'm like, what? Why are you doing that? I mean, like, he played the whole song just with his back to the audience, and it was super, super odd. He played great. You know, he didn't suck or anything, but it was just really weird stage presence that day. So Manly 1979. I'm super jelly, man. I'm super jelly. Hanging out with Metallica and Rita. Super jelly. Bye, Camden, man. Good to see you, man. Yeah, super strange. Super odd. Seeing George Lynch play live, do that kind of stuff.
I play mostly clean while you play the metal stuff. Is wondering how.
Okay. I'm scrolling through this video feed, looking for points to where I stare at the B camera, so I can cut to that. This is probably a good lesson in multitasking. I have a real problem these days. I don't know if you guys have the same problem. I always feel like I should be doing more than one thing at a time. Like if I'm out walking or exercising or working out or whatever, I'm listening to podcasts or trying to learn something. Or even if I'm working on something, I always feel like I should be doing something else. Or I should be maximizing my time. But I think what really happens is you really don't get as much done. Frankie Green says, Ryan, who inspired you to play guitar? Ace Frehley was my hero. Probably Slash, actually, if I'm being completely honest. So I was born in 1975. I think I was in 8th grade around 88, 89. I don't remember exactly, but I was in 8th grade when Appetite for Destruction came out. And I was already like watching, I liked, as a junior high kid, whatever was on MTV at the time. And at that time, it was a lot of, Bon Jovi and like Poison and that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know, drums. I was already a drummer, played drums in the school band, so I was into drumming for sure. So I kind of liked whatever was the commercial MTV rock of the day in 1987, 88, 89. But I think, pretty sure it was Slash that I was like, dude, like, that's super rad. I want to do that. I want to do that. So it's probably, if I had to pinpoint a thing that really made me want to play guitar, probably Slash, because he just looked super cool and he was just playing some mean riffs, not super crazy technical stuff, you know, ridiculous, like over the top, you know. It was like, I always think of Guns N' Roses as like Aerosmith on steroids, right? If you pumped Aerosmith full of steroids, you'd end up with, you know, Guns N' Roses. So I quickly graduated. And I still love Guns N' Roses. I learned some of their songs when I was a kid, and I was a big fan of Appetite for Destruction and Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. Quickly morphed into a Metallica fanboy, and then Pantera, and that was kind of it. But I had probably Slash, which is funny because I just now, like a year or two ago, bought an actual USA Gibson Les Paul. So you think I would have had one already, since Slash kind of maybe sparked that fire. But I got a Gibson Explorer in 1992. So James and Metallica quickly took over after Slash lit that fire. Yeah, Manly. Hey, I wonder if we've ever bumped into each other at the Dallas Guitar Show. We must have. Let's see. What did Douglas Wather? Off topic, Ryan. How is that roof repair holding in that you videoed? Let's see. The last one. Well, we had a roof. There's a leak in the roof. I got up on the building with some like epoxy clear stuff. It seems to be holding really well. That repair. Now you can see we've got these ugly 1970s tile ceilings, and in one of our bathrooms, at the other end of the building, where Angela's lesson room is, those were right above that leak, and so they got all water damaged. So I'm in the process of replacing those finally, because I replaced them once after a leak, and then, you know, however many months later it leaked again, and then, you know. But there's air conditioning vents in that tile, so it's been a bit of a headache. So the tile looks like crap in that bathroom, but the outside on top of the roof seems to be holding pretty well. So thank you, Frankie. Said my Explorer is awesome. I do like my Explorer.
It's pretty plain Jane, honestly. Thank you for the question.
Yeah. Okay, we got another Hetfield slap coming in the video.
Thank you.
Okay. Cut and paste.
Jane, honestly. Thank you for the question, Midnight Wind. Thanks for the phone call.
Oh yeah, I got to crank up the volume of Jamie James.
Jane, honestly. Thank you for the question, Midnight Wind. Thanks for the phone call. Jane, honestly. Thank you for the question, Midnight Wind. Thanks for the phone call. Play it for you in a little bit if we have time. And that brings us to my new and favorite section.
Okay, here comes the new.
And that brings us to.
Here's the part of the video that's going to be kind of funky. This is where we just started doing a new thing on Ask RNA where we comment of the day, but we do it to music. So this was kind of fun. Where the building got hit by the car is, let me see. Let me flip the camera. Maybe it'll let me flip the camera. Let's see. Is actually, that's the corner where the a truck crashed into our building. I never did come back and fix. Well, you can't see it. There's my printer. Where this paneling kind of came slightly away from the wall. It's still solid, but it's not square like it used to be. And then the outside is great. It's fine. Okay, there. Got that fixed. And one of our students made us this sweet, sweet steel guardrail that I have yet to get the post hole diggers out. Oh, we're closed now. Good. I can close. Now closed. I've got to dig the holes to put that guardrail in the ground. So if anybody tries to crash into the building again, they're going to crash into some giant steel guardrails. Crazy. All right. I couldn't see any of those questions. Let me see. While I was walking. Tactical 6-string. How is the song doing you and Bitter Bassman recorded any more radio play tune? Douglas Walther with a question about the I don't know. I need to ask Paul. Like, I think, because I got to plug my phone back in so it doesn't die. I haven't asked him what sales have been like. I don't have access to that part on the website to where it gives me the analytics and stuff. So I don't know. We've been kind of hard at work at the second single. I think I need to record a guitar solo for the second song for the EP or single for me and the Bitter Bass Man. And he's been going back and forth with the vocalist, trying to nail down the vocal parts and get them the way he wants them. So yeah, that's something else I need to do this weekend, or maybe next weekend. I'm supposed to write a guitar solo. I should film that. That might be kind of fun to go through the process of writing a solo. So
we have time, and that brings us to my new and favorite section, comment of the day. But before that, commercial break. If you want to buy some RNA Music Swaggity Swag, which neither of us are wearing right now,
It happens.
but we do have a tee.
I thought I would save the salesman stuff to the middle of the video on this. You guys watching this right now are regular viewers on the Ask RNA share. So we talk about swaggity swag at the beginning. Oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for swaggity swag pictures. That is under audio and logos folder. There's t-shirts. I need to actually go look at that because I have not looked recently to see what our account balance is in our Teespring store.
But we do have a Teespring store. You can go get some t-shirts or cuppy cups or socks or leggings.
I'm supposed to buy Angela some
Socks
leggings.
or leggings. Or whatever.
Ooh, hit field slap.
Or whatever. Go get your RNA Music t-shirt. I meant to add some new t-shirts to the store with some new.
Do I still have the Devil Cat Jimmy? Yes, I do. Actually, I have a Jimmy Jr. I have a Jimmy Jr. that I bought used. I rescued it from a Guitar Center at a killer deal, and I realized quickly why it was a killer deal because it had some problems. So I don't know what the previous owner did to it, but the first problem I was actually able to solve really quickly. There was a short out in the effects loop, and I called Lane at Devil Cat Amps and CMG Guitars. Yeah, my Jimmy Jr. is a snakeskin, full on. The head is a snakeskin. And I called Lane. I was like, "Hey man, here's what it's doing." He's like, "Well, it sounds like this. Open up the back if you feel comfortable, and let's get in there and take me some pictures." And he's like, "Oh yeah, there's something that needed to be resoldered in the effects loop, I guess." So he walked me through that, and I did that. I'm like, "Sweet, great, it worked. It was fine." And then it started having another problem. So I was like, oh crap. And of course, Lane's like, yeah, don't worry, man. Take care of it. I just got to ship it back, the Jimmy Jr. Now, I kind of, when I got it, when you buy stuff used, you never know what you're going to get. With amps, I'm real iffy on buying amps used because you never know what the previous owner did to it or tried to do to it, or, you know, how they ran it or how they treated it. So I'm not surprised it had a couple of issues considering the price I paid for it. However, I'm a Devil Cat dealer, and I know the guy who builds them. I call him, I talk to him on the phone fairly regularly, so I know I could just, hey you guys, I rescued your amp from a nasty Guitar Center. Somebody abused it, and fix it for me. And they'll fix it for me. I just haven't sent it back. But I have the normal full-size Jimmy half stack over here in my lesson room. I use it like every single day. I like it. But Frankie, I mean, you said you traded yours for a Mesa. I still have my Mesa dual rectifier. The Mesa dual rec is at home, and the Devil Cat is here at the shop because I don't sell Mesas, but I am a dealer for Devil Cat. So it made sense to use my Devil Cats here every day.
And all the people I like are dead. I was going to make those, so. That brings us back to comment of the day. And last week we did something unique that we've never done before.
Okay, let's. Hello, Know Your Joe. If you're just joining us, I am hard at work editing ASK RNA that we filmed yesterday.
And last week we did something kind of.
And just doing a live hangout, just talking, answering questions, that kind of stuff. So, Solo 50. I like Mesas, man. My mid-90s dual rec is built like a friggin' freight train, like a tank. It's amazing. I like it a lot.
Unique that we've never done before.
Never had a problem with the Mesa. The EVH 5153, however, has had multiple problems, and in fact does not work right now. And I have to take it to get repaired again. So I'm not excited about the EVH 5153. When it works, it sounds great. However, it doesn't work more often than it works, unfortunately. Yeah, Know Your Joe, thank you for popping in. I'm editing video and answering questions. This may not be the most exciting video we've ever done. Yeah. NASA Kill 44. I don't have a guitar in my hands right now. I'm editing videos, actually. Oh, Frankie Green has a 96 PV5150. Now the PV5150 is a whole nother story. From what I can tell, those are beasts. What I have is the Made in Mexico EVH 5153, which is, again, when it works, it sounds amazing. Unfortunately, it breaks more often than it works.
Last week we did something kind of unique.
Texas trucks.
And treatment.
Last week, and we decided to, on the spot.
Guys, I know y'all have noticed the Texas truck. I've tried several different ways to rectify the situation with that by using a lavalier mic. My problem is that it gets in the beard and you get a bunch of scratchy beard noise from a lav mic on me. Lavalier mic on Angela works fine, but on me it's not so good. I've got the microphone over here that we talk about in this ASK RNA that I'm editing right now. Works okay, but doesn't completely eliminate external noise and makes for a lot more editing, post-production editing. However, I'm wasting a ton of time right now doing multi-cam angles, which is stupid.
Last week we wrote a song on the spot.
Thank you, Sinners to War, for hanging out, man. Appreciate it.
The comment of the day without any rehearsal.
Yeah, that was rough.
You know, there's a clip on the lav. Yeah, I could clip it to my hat, but I've gotten to nowadays I'm not wearing my hat very much. I'm just rocking the super short haircut. So I actually don't wear a hat that often anymore. And now for me, like I've experimented with like clipping the lav mic over here, like on the side, and that kind of works, but you know, if I turn my head this way, I've even bought, there's stuff called New Skin. It's a little like, it's almost like a Band-Aid. People use it for all kinds of medical things, but also they'll use it to like stick the lavalier mic, you know, to your skin and get it under the shirt. But I have not had any luck with the lav mics, so I may have to go with like an external shotgun mic situation again. But let's see. Yeah, those old PV5150s were ridiculous.
Very, very much.
Okay.
There's
gonna probably be some editing.
It's gonna be.
I have no idea what he's about to play.
We may go multicam here for this song that Angela and I are about to do. Let me see if I can fix this and make this work. Sorry guys, I mean, you know, again, this is just me sitting at work after close editing.
Okay. There's gonna probably be some editing.
It's gonna.
Frankie Green. I knew a guy who had the 2x12 5150 combo. It was sick. Heavy, but it was super sick.
There's gonna probably be some editing.
It's gonna be.
Let me fix this here.
It's gonna be.
I have no idea what he's about to play.
Yeah, the beard clip, beard lavalier clip. If I had a button-up shirt, I did the side button, but there's always mic noise with the lav for me, so. One of these days I'll figure out how to do it.
Time to throw some rocks.
This really like tickles me. This makes me happy. This whole, I don't know where I came up with the idea to have Angela sing the comment of the day. Know Your Joe says, what is a good, inexpensive home low wattage amp that has decent effects to reduce the expensive pedals just kind of starting? Well, I'll tell you in just a second.
Some rocks. I hate Metallica. Mac and cheese and marble. That's weird. What am I even doing here? Metallica.
I love this. Everybody's gonna say the Boss Katana. Know Your Joe, and I have a Boss Katana 50 at the house, kind of for that exact reason. I bought it used at a steal of a deal from a friend who didn't really use it anymore, and I bought it, and it's great. It's got as much of all the effects and all the cool stuff you could want, honestly. So I think the Boss Katana 50 is a great practice amp. However, along with that, I would recommend, I don't even know if they make it anymore, but I have a Fender Super Champ XD, which is X, like effects and digital effects. So the Super Champ XD is 15 watt tube, so it's a tube amp, like tube amp. 1 by 10 inch speaker, and it has got you know, same thing. You got a rotary knob. You can select a bunch of different digital distortions and a bunch of, you know, delay, reverb, chorusy things, right? So a bunch of that stuff, and it's 2 channels, right? And you got a pedal, so you can switch channels and you can toggle on and off whatever pre-selected effects you have chosen. And I use that one like every week, twice a week. I play at a church, and I just take the Super Champ XD. Actually, I leave it there. It stays there, so all I have to do is carry my guitar in and play. And it is good. GI Customs, good afternoon. Shabbat Shalom. Yes, sir. How are you? The Super Champ XD is tube. Now, when you're in the clean channel, it just has a volume. That's all there is for the clean. The clean channel is amazing, and I used to use it with a pedal board and just delay, reverb, distortion, overdrive going into the clean side of that Super Champ. And it sounds great because it's tube. The Katana is not tube. It is fully all digital, and it does sound amazing. But to me, I've been spoiled now for a long time playing tube amps. To me, sound quality-wise, the Super Champ XD, being 15-watt tube, sounds better than the Katana does. Although the Katana has way more options. Does not sound bad. The Katana's not bad. And I don't sell either one of these. I'm not a Boss dealer, nor am I a Fender dealer. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. But either one of those would be good, but I almost never play my Katana. And I play that Fender Super Champ all the time. So make of that what you will. If you're just joining in, I'm editing Ask RNA, and so you're watching and listening to me edit, and I'm answering questions. Break that. Let's break that there. Okay. Delete. Delete. Okay. Tactical 6-string, I would say this. I used to run that Fender Super Champ XD because it has the 1x10 and the 10 is the Fender 10. It's not very good. I would run it into a 2x12 and bypass the Fender's 10-inch speaker, and it sounded redonkulous. It was fantastic. There was a forum or a thread somewhere they're talking about if you had that Super Champ XD, you could go buy a Celestian 10-inch speaker. I think it was the Ragin' Cajun, maybe. And if you swapped the Fender 10-inch speaker with the Celestian, it was supposed to make a huge world difference in it. I've just never bothered to do it, but maybe I will one day.
Thank you, Pat Delaney, with comment of the day.
Pat Delaney got comment of the day, so you guys get a little
comment of the day.
Sneak peek there. So I'm going to try real hard to finish up this episode of Ask RNA. I'm at 19 minutes and 43 seconds. And it is 35 minutes and 50 seconds long, so I'm only about 15 minutes left of actual video to sort through here. Probably taking me a while because I'm talking to you guys too, but
comment of the day.
That was total out of my...
I thought I could kill two birds with one stone, have some funsies, answering questions. And I haven't done a live thing in a while. Let's see. GI Custom says he runs his pedal board through a Roland Blues Cube for practice. Those are not bad at all. Daniel Durbridge. Hi from the UK. I said UK. I have an accent today. UK. Hi, Daniel. Yeah, I know. Donnie says I only have 3 hours left. That goes with Know Your Joe says, how long typically does it take to edit a video? Okay, I can answer this question because we're on episode 311 of Ask RNA, so that's 311 Ask RNAs. We've got about 1,300 videos in total on RNA Music's channel. I have estimated, I haven't done the serious, like set the timer and done it. I've estimated like whatever the length of the video is, it's a minimum of 3 times as long to edit, render, upload, type the descriptions, do thumbnail, type in all the tags and stuff like that. So this video is 35 minutes long that I'm working on right now. So theoretically at least an hour and a half to do that. Actually, that's probably not enough though. For me, it might be 4x. So about 3 times as long for for sure. And that's why you're not doing a live stream while you're trying to edit. So I would probably have made more progress, but now the live, there was no editing. This will not be edited. So that's one nice thing about doing the live streams is there's no editing to be done. Once it's done with, I may type in a title and a description, but no editing here. Usually our Wi-Fi is garbage, and I don't have the internet capability to live stream very effectively. So sorry about that, or we would probably do more of it. Frankie Green, you should go to Statesboro. CMG can definitely build you a Relic Gold Top. If you want to order it from us, you can. It'll be the same price for you if you get it from us or you get it directly from CMG, Statesboro, Plaid.music. Same price. I'm just saying. It doesn't cost any more to buy it from an authorized dealer than it does to get from them direct. But if you want to go buy direct from them, and if you want to go up and hang out and talk to Chris, and he'll show you, then go do that. And if you go use a lot of his time, he's happy to share and happy to, he'll give a tour. If you want to go see the facility, they will do that. You got to get the schedule together to make that happen. He can't just up and go do it randomly, but then, get it from Chris. It's all good that way too. Editing is crazy.
Lot. 0 rehearsal.
Hi, Terry Starks, now in the house. Terry, I am just talking to people and editing Ask RNA that we shot yesterday morning. So you're going to watch me, you're going to listen to me edit Ask RNA that we shot yesterday and yammer on answering questions.
Whatever. But that was great.
Yeah.
You did good. You do like the KMG though.
Yeah, I did.
You get a sneak, y'all will get an audible sneak peek of the video that will hopefully be out later this afternoon.
Yeah. That was,
How do you hate mac and cheese?
Or Marvel or Metallica.
Yeah, who hates mac and cheese?
Good boy, son. Gambling, son.
Ooh, another Hetfield slap. Okay, let's get that.
Son, gambling, son.
Ooh, okay. Why did I gotta raise the level of that Hetfield yeah.
Good boy, son. Gambling, son.
There we go. And I actually have a Kubotsen in here somewhere.
Right while I was on the dance floor getting my freak on.
Who the hell is that lover?
Come on, son. Huh? I should whip both of your narrow asses. Wasted half my day tracking you down.
Kubotsen. I love that. I don't usually get a chance to slip that one in the video.
Gambling, son.
But today, it's going in there.
Wasted half my day tracking you down. Come on, son.
You guys have no idea how happy that just made me. Kubotsen. All right, Know Your Joe. Do y'all sell pre-owned guitars and amps? Yeah, we actually do. I have a couple of, I have 2 pre-owned amps right now. The problem with those is shipping is not good on amps because it's pretty expensive to ship amps. For us, it is. For Sweetwater, it's not expensive because they spend $1 bajillion a year on shipping, so they get sweet, sweet, sweet discounts that your mom and pop shops do not get.
Wasted half my day tracking you down. Come on, son.
Thank you for the question, Pat.
Pat Delaney, question of the day. Terry says, will this become a regular thing? Maybe, Terry. Now, maybe not watching me live, listening to me edit video live, because this is probably kind of boring, I would guess. But,
Move on. I don't.
ooh, there's the baby Hetfield slap. Let's put that in there. That was a baby Angela Hetfield slap. Okay, let's...
I don't.
Okay. Definite edit point in the video where I've got to go to the next section. Sometimes you have to reset your cameras. And resync them. That is not a Hetfield slap. That was just me trying to line up the audio. Let's see. Donnie Hall says, I've got to get another Les Paul Standard. Honeyburst, preferably, or a Burgundy Wine 96 LP. Les Paul. Hey, I like the 90s Gibsons. Something about them. Apparently they have a good reputation, too. I love my 96. I guess it's cherry, technically. I think of it as wine red, but I think it's technically a cherry.
No forgiveness for Pat. Next question, Sinner's Dwarf.
All right, Sinner's Dwarf has left the chat, but his question just popped up. So let me go find his question. There you are. So there's the question. Yeah, it's, you know, the bigger, like the big YouTube channels, whether it's guitar channels. I watch a lot of health and fitness channels nowadays, mostly. I watch a lot of Ola England. I do watch some Ryan Bruce fluff. I watch a lot of Coach Greg, weightlifting, healthy stuff. A few firearms channels. Right now I'm watching a lot of channels about MechWarrior 5 because I've started playing that on Xbox. Because I used to play Battletech as a kid nonstop. It was great. So I'm reliving my summer childhood.
What advice do you give your students that might be lacking confidence or shy?
Okay. Great question, Sinner's Dwarf. Let me go. Now I've got to resize. Picture in picture. Resize again. Click and drag. Whoop. That's going to be kind of... That covers up Angela's face. Can I put... Nope, that covers up my face. All right, let's... All right, so we're going to have to do... oh, nope, not green screen. Cutaway. There we go. All right, so Sinner's Dwarf's question has to be
What
just...
advice do you give your students that might be lacking confidence or shy? For myself, I decided to create a YouTube channel. Put some videos on there of me playing guitar. I'm not a great player, but to my surprise, I'm not...
All right, sorry, I'm trying to edit, but answer. I'll look at the comments just a second. Bunch of work that goes into it. Tactical 6-string. eBay had been quietly screwing me on shipping. Price they show for FedEx and UPS. Estimates they end up charging the actual later, usually 15, 20 more. Yeah, I mean, shipping is one of the biggest challenges for us. And honestly, while I have kind of dialed back the online, like selling, like sales stuff, we do still sell, but I don't knock myself out making sure our online store is updated or our Reverb store is updated with stuff, because like the last few things I sold on Reverb, like the Reverb fees just ate us alive. And then the shipping, of course, and you know, there's not always as much margin as people, I guess, sometimes think in guitars, right? So, you know, I'm not interested in selling a guitar to make $10 on it, personally. Just not worth it to me. Now, some places like, you know, Guitar Center. When I worked at Guitar Center way back, they used to do deals. And my manager would be like, if it makes $1, take the deal. We'd be like, you know, hey, this drum set's $5,000. You know. Somebody comes and says, I'll give you $3,699. I'm like, well, if $3,699 made $1 profit, he'd be like, take the deal. Which I don't think he wouldn't necessarily do that. That's kind of stupid. But if it was, you know, if you made $5, is for them at that point in time, it's about volume. If you do enough volume, it doesn't really matter. But apparently it does matter, considering Guitar Center is bajillion dollars in debt. So volume, even if it makes a little bit of profit, just do the volume, that still is not really the answer. Because Guitar Center is not profitable. They're in debt up to their eyeballs. So you gotta make money. And for me, if it's like, if you're not gonna make enough money to make it worth it, it's not worth it to me. Let's see. GI Custom says he's a Messianic pastor and chat occasionally with Angela on Instagram. Yeah, awesome. Let's see. Any Van Halen fans here? Probably everybody. Probably everybody. Like, who doesn't like Van Halen? If you're new here, I'm editing video. You're listening to me. You're listening to me edit Ask RNA that you can watch maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Bent Tom, you just found my channel. Thank you so much, man. Very nice. Yeah, I don't go live very often, but I thought while I'm stuck here at the shop editing, might as well go live and answer a few questions, and you guys get a sneak peek, sneak peek at the editing process.
My trolls attacking me, which helps my confidence. I'm no longer shy playing guitar in front of people anymore.
Cool.
This is actually, Sinner's Dwarf had a really great question about helping people get over, I guess, stage fright or performing in front of an audience.
Does it make you happy to sing this song?
And Angela's students, one of her students that she actually talks about in this Ask RNA video that you'll see later, performed at the Canton, Texas Farmers Market this morning. And the little girl, she totally came out of her shell. She was super scared to like sing into a mic in front of people. And then Angela just, come on up. And she got her to do it. There's only like three, like her mom and brother and like one other person sitting there at first. And she sang, and then she like got all excited and loved it. And Angela said, I had to leave, but Angela said she came back and sang a few more songs. And this little girl, she just came out of her shell and like she just rocked it, and she just wanted to like give her hugs because she has a good voice. The little girl's got a good voice.
People have this is one thing I hate about the music audition shows that we have now. The Voice, America's Got Talent, American Idol, all those bullcrap television shows.
It's all lies.
It's very judgmental, and it's very extremely unrealistic, and so it's setting kids up if they don't sound exactly like that. And
there's a good discussion about American Idol and all that crap that we talk about that. Let's say Bent Tom says, see a guitar for $4.99 and they want $50-$60 for shipping. Crazy. It's like, well, the price of the guitar has nothing to do with the shipping, you know. It just depends on the weight and the dimensions. Now one of the things that I do is I use a little bit bigger boxes for protection, because if you have a guitar damaged in shipping, you're pretty much screwed on getting UPS or FedEx to kind of pony up and like pay you for it. For the most part, I've heard more horror stories of people getting screwed out of that than them actually going, oh yeah, we broke it, sorry, here's some money, you know. So I tend to overpack and overstuff my boxes when I ship guitars. Now, I've never had one arrive damaged to a customer that I sent. I've had guitars come to me with some damage from manufacturers because they had the tightest, smallest box they could get it in. And UPS and FedEx both do not give a crap about your stuff. They just throw it. Even if it says fragile, they still just they just throw it to the trucks, and they don't give a crap. So I sometimes like to overpack, you know, and it depends on where it's going. Like, I've shipped guitars some places it didn't cost very much, and then I've shipped some guitars, same guitar, same size box, to other places, and it was way more money. I was like, well, why is this way more money? And they're like, well, because it's kind of further out, it's in a rural area, it's not maybe close to a city hub or whatever. So, you know, sometimes if you're shipping it inside of a city and if it's close to a distribution center, it's cheaper. And let's say the customer lives out in the frickin' sticks. Like, you're like, they're 50 miles out in the middle of nowhere. You mean that UPS guy's got to drive frickin' 50 miles that way, out of his way? They gonna charge for that. So there's a lot of factors that go into it, Bent Tom. If you keep the dimensions down, it's cheaper. Keep the weight down, it's cheaper. Just Fun Guitar has entered the chat. Hello, Just Fun Guitar. I am editing Ask RNA video that we shot yesterday, trying to get it done so I can upload it tonight in the next 5 hours. And you missed the part. There's a part over here with Just Fun Guitar in it earlier in the stream. You'll go, if you rewatch from the beginning, Just Fun Guitar, you'll probably hear your question.
Because most of the people out there wish they had even just a tenth of the confidence it takes to get up, and even.
Okay, I think I can ditch all that multicam.
You're right.
Angle right there.
You see, it's like Miss Angela goofs too, or I'm sitting there strumming something, and they look over.
I rarely make mistakes. Angela admits to making mistakes. I rarely make. Oop. There's one. Just made one. That's what I was looking for, though. I was looking for this point in the video where I actually look at the B cam.
Because I'm nowhere near anything that like that, but.
And that would be the appropriate time to look, to show you the B camera when I actually look at the B camera.
But, like that, but.
Yeah, there it is.
Like that, but I let them know, listen, I'm not perfect. I'm not this uber genius.
She really is a genius. She's amazing. But we're all human. We are all human, so none of us are perfect. Yeah, I've had some packages arrive.
Genius musician.
Guitars I bought used that
go
were
to that level. That's not my
crazy.
achieving goal. But they see some YouTube channel mess up, and it helps build their like, oh, I don't have to be perfect. No, you don't, sweetheart.
Nobody's perfect.
And that is okay. You embrace all of your flaws. You learn through. You push through.
Congrats on the new guitar. Just Fun. USA Pro 2 Strat. Very nice.
And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to encourage you the whole. And I'm farmers market. I have 2 boy students, and I'm going to just
Can't
play,
Texas Farmers Market, y'all.
yeah, and I'm going to play a little bit of
Canton, Texas Farmers Market. Rockin'. In the middle of this Ask RNA video yesterday, FedEx did show up with 2 new guitars from Vola. So I've got 2 new Volas that came in yesterday. The boxes looked fine. I didn't see any puncture holes, so that's good. Haven't had a chance to open them because it's been crazy. I thought I was going to open them today, maybe do an unboxing video, but that's not going to happen today. But maybe tomorrow or Monday, which are both kind of my days off, I will film an unboxing. I'm going to do a comparison video because I have a Gen 1 Vola Vassie still here. And then these that I just got are what they're calling the Gen 3s, basically. So they've redone some of the specs, which I think are going to be great. So I'm looking forward to testing them out.
because I won't be there until later. Why don't you?
So there is a point in this video where FedEx shows up and delivers me some Volers.
They're like freaking out. They're like, I want to sing with you.
You can hear the echo where the video gets out of sync. So I've got to, every so often with this multi-camera, I've got to go and sort of reline up. Don't cross the streams. I've got to reline up the waveforms so they sync and everything. You're not watching a bad dubbed Kung Fu movie. Frankie said, I enjoyed discussing Boogie Street guitars. Well, thank you, Frankie. Thank whoever asked about the Washburns. I enjoyed that one too. That was really fun for me.
You're doing all these calculations, and so the first thing to go out the window is usually your rhythm. But
oh, Hetfield slap. Okay. I might have missed a few Hetfield slaps in this video. I'm going to blame the live stream on that.
usually your rhythm. But let's work on that right now. You know, so it's you're either gonna tell.
There we go. All right. Let me go line it up a little bit better. Got to get the head filled, yeah, in just the right spot. Oh, yep. See, it was just a fraction of a second in the wrong place.
Your rhythm. But let's work on that right now.
There you go.
So you're either going to tell them, yeah, that was great.
Yeah, people make some crazy shipping stuff. Tactical Six String said, I'm slowly falling in love with the Evertune bridge. I keep going for the trim bar, but nothing there. I hear they're making a trim Evertune possibly. That would be crazy. I have not yet ever had the chance to play an Evertune, but I am curious about it. Seems like it would be amazing.
Yes.
You don't say nice try, but it's like, hey, awesome. All right, that was a great warm-up. That's what I usually
Let's talk
say.
about what we need to work on.
I'm watching you, but it's okay, because this is live. But the more that you do this...
Yammer. Okay, guys, it has been 71 minutes, so we're over an hour into this live stream of me editing video, which is probably super boring for most people. Got a thumbs down immediately at the beginning, which is funny. I wonder who it was. But anyways, I need to probably wrap this up because I've got, dang. So now I'm at 29 minutes and 12 seconds, and I still have to get to 35:45. So chatting with you guys, I have really enjoyed it, and I really need to do some more because I like talking to you people, because everyone on the screen is a person. Yeah, done. Hour and a half left easily of editing. If I'll stop yammering and talking to y'all, I could probably knock it down to an hour left. But I've enjoyed talking to you because every name on this screen, whether it's, oh dang, Big John, what are you doing? Sorry, Big John. I got to wrap it up, man. Every name on this screen is a real human being, right? I think we forget that sometimes because people say all kinds of crap and type the randomest, meanest stuff, and I'm like, it's a person you're talking to, right? So everybody is a person, right? So I've enjoyed being able to like live interact with you guys. I should definitely do more of this in the future. Thank you guys so much. Our store hours, Know Your Joe, is well, we're closed on Sunday, Monday. Closed on Sundays and Mondays. We're here Tuesday through Saturday. Open at noon. So it's noon to 7. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then noon to 4 on Saturday. Which some people are like, I've had a guy come in the store, man, I wish I had those hours. Those are great. I'm like, oh yeah, you'd like to work 16 hours a day, right? And they're like, what? I'm like, you think my day only starts when the doors just open? That's it? That would be amazing. That would be fantasticals. But yeah, that's kind of when we're actually open. I don't usually teach on Saturdays. So people who are thinking about popping in on a road trip or something, Saturdays is always a good day to pop in to holler. Because we open at noon, and about 1:30ish I start teaching. And usually from 1:30 nonstop on to 7 o'clock, which is when we close, is just kind of back to back drum lessons, guitar lessons, piano lessons, bass lessons. For me, Angela does, beginner guitar, beginner piano, beginner intermediate ukulele, beginner intermediate advanced voice lessons. So it's just like bam teaching nonstop. But I try not to teach on Saturdays. That's my day to kind of get other type of work done. Like when we ship a guitar, like if somebody orders a guitar, that order comes in or they call on the phone or whatever happens, it's like, all right, sweet. Well, I've got to finish my day teaching. So we'll close the shop at 7 p.m. from teaching. And then I'm like, all right, now I get to stay here and like find a box, get a shipping label, inspect the guitar one more time, change the strings if it needs new strings, do all that stuff, get it all shipped up, get it ready to go. And so that's even later, So Guitar lessons, we do it by the month, right? So students in person, they come in, they pay $100 a month. It's like a gym membership. You get one 30-minute lesson each week, 4 lessons a month. You pay monthly, and that's about it, which is actually pretty cheap. Most places around here in our area do something similar. Now, they may call it something else, like you pay by the semester, like you do 3 months, but it ends up being roughly the same price. But going rate around here in East Texas is roughly anywhere between that 100 to 120 to maybe 150 a month ish is generally. So we're probably below what we should be, honestly. But it is what it is. All right, I've been saying goodbye now for a long time. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Know Your Joe. Thank you, Tactical Six String. Thank you, Big John. Thank you, Donnie Hall. Thank you, Terry Starks. Thank you, Frankie Green. Who did I miss? Just Fun Guitar, the legend of Just Fun Guitar, Donnie Hall. Bent Tom, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Know Your Joe. And if I'm missing anybody, which I probably am, I apologize. GI Customs, thank you for popping in, saying hello. And if I missed anyone, my apologies. Daniel Durbridge, I'm scrolling through the comments. Nazakill 44. I like that. That's a great name. Anyways, all right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have got to sign off of this thing or I will never get done editing. So, you guys, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Donnie. Thumbs up is great. Until I see you in the next video, which hopefully will be tonight in 5 or 6 hours, you can watch Ask RNA that I edited right now. 5, 6, maybe 7. I don't know. It'll be tonight or tomorrow, within the next 24 hours. Within the next 5 to 20 hours, you can watch this video. Until then, keep the music alive. Don't forget it. The music needs you. We need the music. We need to keep it alive for everybody who loves music, because music is the great healer of all things, hopefully. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.